Good afternoon, everybody. We are here at the Ultimate Builder Custom Bike Show, and we are here with Ben Kudon. How are you?
Doing great. How you doing, Bob?
Good. We're standing in front of one of Ben's bikes, and this is a terrific looking bike. He's entered in which class?
I'm in the modified.
Modified class. He's got a great looking Harley. Is it a dyno?
It is not.
I'm glad I asked that question. Why don't you tell us more about it?
Yeah, it actually looks like a Dyna. This bike came out quite a bit before the Dyna line came out. It is an original Harley-Davidson except for some modifications. Basically, long story, which is going to be even longer, I worked for a Harley dealer back in the early 80s, selling Harleys, go figure. And a fella came in, I sold him this bike. It's a 1985 Harley-Davidson Lowrider, FXSB.
Gotcha.
About 2 months after I sold it to him, he came back in, he had smashed into a bridge. Not real bad, but ended up totaling the whole bike, and I bought it from the insurance company for $1,000. And then I put it back together a little bit differently, so on and so forth, and rode it for a lot of years. And then when I came out to Rivera in '99, we started taking a look at the bike, and we wanted to do a open belt drive on this later model 4-speed. The 4-speeds actually ended in '86. That was the last year for 4-speed, and this was an original 4-speed. Actually had an Evo engine in it, 4-speed frame, swing arm, with a rear belt drive, which was actually last year for lowrider with a 4-speed frame.
So this essentially is a conversion, basically.
Well, it's a conversion to what we did now, because we wrapped it around this new product that we have. So anyhow, we were going to put an open belt drive on it, and we tried and tried and tried, couldn't figure out how to put an open belt drive on a rotary top transmission, because the shift linkage on the transmission is right where the starter goes. Well, about 5-6 years ago, we started doing our own transmissions at Rivera Primo called the Power Drive 6. And I looked at it and talked to our R&D guy, which is a guy named Giggy Gilliland, who has since passed away a year ago or so. And we figured that we could probably take a 6-speed, late model 6-speed, and adapt it to a 4-speed frame with a couple of modifications, which is what we did. And we ended up with this conversion kit, which converts a 4-speed swing arm frame to a 6-speed with a spline shaft, open belt drive, and a late model starter. Voila, there it is.
Not only is it a great looking bike, but I think you can convert it into a bike that's probably a hell of a lot more fun to drive.
Well, that's the truth. You know, when I used to ride these 4-speeds, and this one in particular, trying to keep up with my friends with Softails, you literally watch parts flying off the bike. It vibrated so bad. Now with the 6-speed, you know, you can kick back. It's a real overdrive 6-gear. It's 860 to 1. So when you pop it into 6, it drops the RPM down about 500 RPM. And you can sit there, cruise 75, 80 miles an hour all day long, and it's just like a Softail. It's beautiful.
That's a huge difference, because when you need that extra gear, it's not there. And when it's not there, you're still looking for the overdrive gear, and it's not there either. So you really did a great job.
Yeah, it really did. It makes a really nice bike, because this style bike I've always liked. A lot of people think it's a Dyna because the Dyna was kind of a copy of the early 4-speeds, but they added rubber mounts to kind of smooth it out. Well, this bike is an original. It's a rigid mount, so it keeps all of that, yet it adds the simplicity and the durability and the rideability of a 6-speed with a Primo open belt drive and our monster torque starter. It's the best of all worlds.
I love that open drive, and I know we'll be shooting some of that during this interview, so it'll be overlaid, but it's just a great looking bike. Terrific job, and good luck in the show.
Thank you very much, Bob.
Thanks for taking the time. We'll see you on the next show.